Anyone having doubt? Doubt હશે તો જ કરાવી દો, બહુ ક્લિયરલી કહું છું. No? Sure. Sure. So you give. Okay. Now there are many questions related to Q in this exercise, right? Okay. So we're going to start with the question number 15. Okay, we're going to start with question number 15. So it says following reactions are given, state whether they are endothermic, exothermic. How do you decide endothermic, exothermic? Q positive, exothermic. Q negative, endothermic. Right? So basically we have to find Q. Our question hoyo. Okay, nucleus chapter is one of the easiest in JEE. Right? So let's try the first one. 1H1 plus 1H3 is 1H2 plus 1H. So that's a reaction of hydrogen and tritium. Actually fusion is, right? This is one of the steps of fusion. Right? Okay, so over here we have to find out Q value. So we use the formula. What's the formula? Sigma mass of reactor minus sigma mass of product, and then into C square. But if we write the masses in U, then to find this energy we just need to multiply by which number? How to convert U to energy? Yes, just multiply by 931.5. Do you remember that? If you want to convert 1 U into energy. So we will write these masses in U, then we don't need to worry about C square. Don't multiply C square, just multiply 931.5 and the final answer will be automatically in MeV. Right? બધા આન્સર MeV માં જ ફાઇન્ડ કરવાનો હોય ન્યુક્લિયસ ચેપ્ટર. ફિક્સ જ છે. Got it? Let's do it. So masses are given, aren't they? Correct. Do it without calculator. Okay, if you have decided that you don't want to do it for JEE, no problem, then you do it with calculator. Right? But answer boli do jata. That's it. Hurry up. So next. અને એવી રીતે સોલ્વ કરજો જાણે એક્ઝામ જ હોય. Speed is very important. Done. તું વિચારે તને એટલું બધું હે નથી ખબર. અરે these are reactors, these are product. mass find કરીને લખવાનું છે. is mass of 1H1 given? No. પણ ઉપર એક્સરસાઇઝ માં આટલું મોટું ટેબલ આપ્યું છે ને, use that mass. આપ્યું છે ને, mass of hydrogen given. So 1.007825 plus 1H3 3.016409. No, 6049 minus mass of product માં શું છે? Deuterium 2 times So that is 4.028204. આ થઈ ગયું ને ડેલ્ટા એમ. Is delta clear? Into 931.5. I am not kidding. This is a JEE level question of this chapter. Alright. બસ હવે આ તારી સબટ્રેક્ટ એડ કરો અને મલ્ટીપ્લાય કરો એટલે આન્સર આવશે. પૂરું થઈ ગયું. You get 4 marks for this. આટલી વાર ડેફિનેટલી નો જ લાગવું છે. બરાબર? Five plus 9 14, 14 minus 4 10, એટલે 1 carry. 3 plus 4 7, 7 minus nothing 7, 8 plus 6, no sorry 8 plus 0, 8 minus 2 6, 7 plus 6 13, 13 minus 8 5, 0 plus 1 1, minus 2 no થાય. So you have to borrow it from somewhere, right? So અહીંથી કરી નાખીએ તો અહીંયા 10 છે. 10 plus 1 11, 11 minus 2 9, પછી 9 plus 0 9 minus 0 9, 0 plus 3 3, minus 4 કેટલું થયું? minus 1. Clear? Positive, negative? Negative. Endothermic, exothermic? Endothermic or exothermic? Endothermic. Okay, આવું કરવાનું હોય. What is now? જો કે આ 1.99 નહીં આવે ને, મેં કે ભૂલ કે 0.99 આવે. 0.99 આવશે. What mistake did I make? અહીંયા 9 છે, 0 છે એટલે શું થયું? 0.99 આવે. નંબર જોઈને જ લાગ્યું મને કે 1 નો ડિફરન્સ નથી, but it's still going to be negative, right? Okay, so it's endothermic here. Is it fine? Okay, so this is how you do it, right? હવે આનો સેકન્ડ નથી કરાવતો, જરૂર છે કરાવવાની. શીખી ગયા ને બરાબર? Okay, right? Now let's solve the other kind of questions. Okay, let's solve the other kind of question where you have alpha emission and પછી energy find કરવાનું. Okay, so this is once again related to Q value. Question 12 kind. Okay, question 12 kind, right? Find the Q value and kinetic energy of emitted alpha particle in the alpha decay of, am I big question? Okay, in the alpha decay of 88 RA to 26. So first of all we have to write the reaction. Alpha decay reaction कैसे लगता है? This emits alpha particle. What is alpha particle? What is alpha particle? 2He4, helium nucleus. બરાબર? હવે અહીંયા શું લખવાનું? 86 અને atomic mass number 222. Okay, if you don't know the name, no problem. એનાથી કોઈ ફરક પડતો નથી. Okay, right? So I think that is given in the question. Are you? I put it 86 Rn 222. Okay, red on હશે ને? Rn is red on. Okay, so this is what we get. Now this is the reaction. Now we have to find Q value. Okay, our mass is given in question. So how to find Q value? How to find Q value? Do it like this. Come on, hurry up. Find Q value. Q value find करो પછી આગળ K alpha શીખવાડો. કારણ કે બે આઇસોટોપ આઈ પાસે કરતા કામ બે માં એક મિસ્ટેક હશે. હા, that the one given below that is 86 Rn 222 માં 220.0 આવ્યું છે ને ખોટું હા take the 222 okay नीचे जो न्यूक्लियस आप्યું છે ને 220 છે ખરેખર 222 નથી okay that's a typing mistake कैलकुलेशन छोड़ी देજો एक वखत एक्सप्रेशन લખતા ફાવી જાય તો બહુ થઈ ઓકે પ્રેક્ટિસ જો કે એની તમારે કરવી પડશે because you have to appear in the exam Is it done? The expression for Q is going to be as follows. Sub sigma mass of reactants on this side, एक है, right? So that is going to be radial mass 226.05, that is 025, 40, okay? Minus answer to 282.0175, okay? And minus helium is 4.002603. Never worry about remembering these values, okay? Any tension no લેતો બધી વેલ્યુ આપશે તમને ખાલી એક પ્રોટોન અને ન્યુટ્રોન નો આપે okay sometimes that also they might give generally but we have to be on safer side. This is how you find q value. Now the next question is how to find kinetic energy of alpha particle. Method શીખી લેજો okay it's very important. It's that when this nucleus which is radium okay it's going to emit alpha particles so કેવું થાય it's like firing a bullet so bullet જશે આમ અને gun recoil થાય do you remember yes that's the principle આવા ક્વેશ્ચન માં આપણે શું કરતા હતા law of conservation of linear momentum so basically if this is at rest that is normal case generally એવું જ આવે okay this is at rest then the total momentum should be 0. Is that fine? Because it was at rest, initial momentum 0. After emission of alpha particle, total momentum still 0. No conservation of momentum. Now, because it's like this, so that's why P alpha in magnitude should be equal to P of radon. Clear or not clear? In magnitude, directions are opposite. Understood? Right? So this is the key. આ એક ઇક્વેશન આવડી જાય પછી kinetic energy find કરવી tough નથી. There is one more way to write Q in form of kinetic energy. What's that? How to write Q in form of kinetic energy? લખ્યું તું ને તમે કે નહોતું લખ્યું? PV/2 PV/2 sorry PV/2 PV/2 એટલે કઈ ફોર્મ્યુલા બોલે સિગ્મા yes sigma k f minus sigma ki याद है कि नहीं उसको बोल रहे तो सही चार्ज ની ફોર્મ્યુલા બોલી ગયો ના સર એટલે આની p = mv કરી okay so this is what we get is fine right આનો યુઝ કરો what's the initial kinetic energy initial means of radium 0 rest okay now what about final final માં બે વસ્તુ હશે ને product right is that okay here we wrote product actually મને હવે યાદ આવ્યું અને અહીંયા બે okay so for product you have two so you just write kinetic energy of radon plus kinetic energy of alpha minus 0 understood હવે શું કરવાનું momentum ની information છે and what are we interested in finding k alpha correct so do you realize that based on this if you write it as momentum square of radon upon 2 into mass of radon plus momentum square of alpha upon 2 into mass of alpha. Did you understand this?
Yes.
Sure. K is equal to p square by 2m. Sure, got that? હવે આમાં એક જ unknown છે. What? P alpha. Because PRN is actually same as P alpha. Got it? Instead of PRN, we can once again write P alpha. So, if we can find out P alpha, then also we can find anti-candy. Or there is an even more direct way. That is just take things common. Okay. So, if you take forcibly P square alpha upon 2 into mass of alpha common. Okay. કેમ એવું કાંઈ બહાર નીકળી જાય. Okay, what's left behind? Here you get mass of alpha upon mass of radon. Yes, no. +1. Clear?
Yes.
समझी गया ना? ઊંધું વિચાર તો ખબર પડી જશે. Multiply it inside, you get what that is. So now this is nothing but K alpha, and that is what we do. Right? Do we know Q value? Yes, we have done it. Put it here, solve this, get the answer. આ તો ખાલી માસ જ મૂકવાના. Understood the method? આટલું લખી લો, એક પછી શોર્ટકટ કરો. We can actually remember this step. આ ગોખીને આવવાનું છે. Okay? See, the more you remember, the faster you can do. But the more tough it gets, you should understand. પછી તમને કેટલું યાદ રહે? Right? So you have to strike a good balance. Okay. I'm sure you know the way through this forward, putting the value of mass, dividing. આ બધું calculation કરવું પડે. See, that's what makes it tough. Question માં કઈ નથી. પણ આનું calculation અઘરું છે calculator વગર. I'm sure everyone realizes that. આટલા બધા digits હોય. અને તમને એવું થાય ને કે આપણે round off કરી નાખીએ તો બધું 0 જ આવે. You try it sometime. Okay. So, we have got till here. Now we can actually generalize this equation. So, do you realize that I could write this equation in form of this by taking LCM? Alright? So, from that, I could actually find K alpha like this. What is going on over here? And it's a daughter nucleus. What is the meaning of daughter? The source was radium, am I right? From radium, it becomes radon and alpha, in short. So this is called daughter nucleus. Ready, cover? Okay, and this is called parent. Okay, our નામ તમારી બુકમાં નથી આપ્યું, but this is a valid terminology. Right? કદાચ ક્યાંય આપ્યું હોય તો અંદર મેં આખી એક લાઈન નથી આપ્યું. Right? So this is called parent, જેમાંથી આ નીકળે. So it's called daughter nucleus. Okay, plus alpha. So Rn is, what is Rn? Mass of this will be mass of daughter. Understood? Every the alpha is alpha, of course, and plus again mass of daughter. Am there. You get this formula. Understood? પડે છે ખબર એ ઉપરથી વહી ગયું રાઈટ વી હેવ જસ્ટ જનરલાઇઝ આ ઇક્વેશન આ સમ માટે છે આ ઇક્વેશન બધા સમ્સ માટે you just identify what is daughter, that's it, put its mass, get the answer પૂરું but yes you need to find out what is q એના વગર તો કઈ નહીં here is a shortcut approximate કેમ mass of daughter that is like your radon do you realize that the mass of radon is nearly 220 222 sorry 222 yes or no so a minus 4 a minus 4 suppose you start with z x a याद है वो तो यहाँ से z minus 2 and a minus 4 yes for alpha particle correct plus alpha so this is what is going on so mass of daughter can be approximated by mass of alpha is 4 and mass of daughter is once again a minus 4 add करो तो 4 समझी क्या this is approximate value right but here જ્યારે ઓપ્શન્સ બહુ થોડા દૂર દૂર નીકળે ને કીધું આ કરો પૂરું કરો good enough understood so make sure you write this part યાદ રહે તો સ્પીડ વધશે બીજું કંઈ નહીં અને ડોટર ને પેરેન્ટ કોને કહેવાય એ લખી લેજો આલ્ફા ઇક્વેશનમાં the reactant is in the reactant no kehvay ene parent kehvay okay on the left side on the right side the nucleus is called daughter all right આનું mass approximately a minus 4 અરે અહીંથી સમજાવું છું તો સમજાય ને આનું mass a minus 4 આનું mass 4 અને આનું a minus 4 a minus 4 upon 4 plus a minus 4 4 cut એટલે okay so that's what we have with these typical questions of alpha right similarly you could get questions of beta also right પણ એ અલગ હોય થોડા so let's do one question of beta so that is question 13.14 okay so that is the question 13.14 so what's given 10 Ne23 decays by beta minus emission beta minus means emitting an electron along with it that antinuclear એનું કઈ કામ નથી આપણે write down beta decay equation લખી નાખી determine maximum kinetic energy of the electrons emitted okay what will be the product here 11 so sodium ne all right so this is the equation now we have to find maximum kinetic energy of the electrons we have to find maximum kinetic energy of the electrons now here the situation is slightly different because there are three things on the product side do you agree with me ઓલા જેવું નથી ને ઓલામાં શું only two and you know when there are three things to balance the momentum out in the previous case of alpha there are just two ek aam jaye to ek aam jaye but now there are three so what happens is that electrons don't get a fixed energy rather than that they get a range cover pade from a minimum energy to a maximum energy. In the previous discussion of alpha particle this energy is fixed ema range no આવે understood there the ranges are not possible because there are only two and law of conservation of momentum should be followed ama range but still it's quite simple how to find the maximum kinetic energy you just think that all the q value okay all q value goes to electron then that will give maximum k understood all the q value goes to the electron so any kinetic energy maximum right make sense whatever energy is released by this reaction badi કોણે લઈ લીધી electron so it gets maximum kinetic simple like right okay in reality this is slightly wrong કારણ કે થોડીક એનર્જી આની પાસે જાય Okay, but it's too less. It's very, very small. Okay, so we normally ignore it. Alright, unless you're doing very, very precise calculations, you ignore it. And even precise calculations no syllabus. Right? So this is good enough. Understood the concept? Let's solve this. So what does it give? So we are given mass of atoms. Remember, the book gives mass of atoms. Please be careful. Okay, the book gives mass of atoms. Exam ma question barabar વાંચવા. Is it mass of atom or mass of nucleus? Okay, please read it very carefully. So, what is the mass of atom? 10Ne23 atom is given. Okay. I know it's possible that you are thinking, હવે આગળ ક્યાં કંઈ કરાવવા જેવું છે, પણ છે. There is a twist in the tale. What happens is, because these are mass of atoms, any other electrons na mass count થઈ ગયા હોય. So what that means is this mass includes what? It includes the mass of sodium nucleus along with the 11 electrons around it. On the other hand, this includes the mass of neon nucleus and 10 electrons around it. ફરક પડ્યો? There is a discrepancy. એક માં 11 છે, એક માં 12. Things don't, 10. Things don't match. Clear? So when we write the Q value, you have to be slightly careful. Okay? You have to be slightly careful. I remember last year there was a lot of struggle explaining what's going on. Hopefully it will be easy this time. Okay, so if you think of that reaction, so when you write M of any, short okay, M of any, right, on the reactant side, you have already considered mass of nucleus and 10 electrons, correct? Okay, but now if you will, on the other side, when you write mass of sodium, you're going to write mass of nucleus plus 11 electrons, correct? Okay, right? So over here on the reactant side, this only has 10 electrons. Do you agree with me? Suppose you take a neon atom. Any particular electron? 10. Make sense? Now suppose from that you get sodium atom. But atom बनवा માટે એક electron extra જોઈએ ને. Nuclear reactions don't create extra electrons. You should understand. What I mean to say is that if you imagine the picture of neon, okay, the neon atom, and you have 10 electrons there, something happened and the nucleus now becomes sodium nucleus, right? Neon nucleus now suddenly becomes, how many electrons are still going to be there? 10. કારણ કે બહારના electron ને કઈ ફરક નહીં પડે. Make sense? Okay, so there are 10 electrons and then there are 10 electrons, and now there is one extra electron emitted. Where did that extra electron come from? From the conversion of neutron to proton. Beta minus process है ना, N gives P plus electron. याद है वो? Okay. So now if you look at the reactant side and the product side, આખી reactant side નું mass આટલું છે. Yes. M of N. What? Nucleus and 10 electrons. Look at the product side. The whole product side is made up of sodium nucleus and 11 electrons total. 12 nahi. Who understood that? Only 11, not 12. Why? Because there are only 10 here and 8 are 11. So that's why when I find Q value of this reaction, all I should be writing is this, Pati. Why? Because when you write this, you are already including 11 electrons. 11 જ છે. There are not 12. There are only 11. અહીંયા કેટલા છે? 10. Okay, yeah, fine. Counting is fair, isn't it? Right? So what's the mistake people normally make? અહીંયા એક add કરી છે ભૂલથી. Make sense? That would be wrong. You understand why it would be wrong? Because now it would mean you are considering 11 electrons and one more, which is wrong. છે જ નહીં. 12th electron ક્યાંય છે જ નહીં. Understood? Okay. So please be careful in beta. આ તો બહુ easy step છે. આમાં કંઈ નથી. But then when you write the Q value, you have to be careful. Right? You have to be careful. એટલે last time પછી મેં છેલ્લે લખાવી દીધું બધાને, and everyone was supposed to remember it if you cannot understand all this or execute properly in exam. So તમે લખી લો, it will help. It is that if you write for beta minus, okay, for beta minus, when you have x gives y, that is zxa gives z plus 1a plus electron and antineutrino. When you write this, Q is directly equal to mass of x minus mass of y into c square, provided these are masses of what? Atoms. બરાબર? જો અહીંયા confusion છે. If they are masses of atoms, this is okay. Right? Because atom includes electrons. હવે આ જ વસ્તુ કોઈ masses of nucleus ના ફોર્મમાં લખવાનું હોય તો then you will have to write m of x, this is mass of nucleus x, minus mass of nucleus y, and then minus 1 electron. I hope you understand why that happens. Because when you consider only nuclei, suppose a mass of nucleus, a 10 electron mass આવી ગયું. Suppose a mass of nucleus, okay, એનું mass આવી ગયું. 10 electron બાકી 11 બાકી. Okay, but in nucleus there are no electrons. Do you agree with me? Only nucleus means what? No electron. પણ હવે ઓલો extra electron નહીં આવે. અહીંયા તો નથી, અહીંયા નથી, પણ ઓલો એક extra. So you should have to write minus m. This is actually simpler in my opinion, પણ તમારી બુકમાં હવે atoms લખે છે ને, so I have to clarify. Understood these? બે રીતે છે. એક્ઝામમાં કઈ રીતે આવશે મને ખબર નથી. Got it? So read the question carefully. If nothing is given, atoms. એવું યાદ રાખો કારણ કે બુકમાં એવું છે. Got it? And similarly in beta plus, આનાથી ઊંધું થાય. For beta plus, like here you didn't have to subtract. In beta plus you would actually have to subtract twice. In beta plus you would have to subtract twice. Let me show you why by using some reaction. Like one look here, like let's say 11 Na22 gives 10 Na23. I don't know whether this is valid or not, but who cares? Okay, so this is what we get. Now if you think of it over here, when you write mass of atom sodium, any other two count take you nucleus 11 electrons. Okay, so there are already 11. Now when you go here, right, when you write mass of neon atom, then you are including nucleus and only 10 electrons. But છે અહીંયા 11. બરાબર? Okay, and let's see what's the count here. So once again this is sodium with its own 11 electrons. When the nucleus suddenly changes to neon, બધા electrons એમને જ ને. Is that okay? It will still have 11 electrons. And also along with that one positron. ये ગણવાનો. Okay, so let's make a total. If you write, this is nothing but mass of sodium. There is no doubt about it. This is mass of neon atom. plus 1 electron. Do you agree? આનું માસ કેટલું થવું છે? What is meaning of neon? 10 electrons outside the nucleus, but here there are going to be 11. એક એક્સ્ટ્રા થયો એટલે +1 અને હજી એક આ એક્સ્ટ્રા +1 again. Make sense? Right? So if I was to write the Q value, then this is going to be well, mass of X minus mass of Y minus 2 times mass of electron. Did you understand that? M 2 times this one extra, this one extra, 2. Got it? So that's how you write. Clear? Again, this is in the form of atoms. If these are masses of atoms, right? And a nucleus hoy to ekdam simple જ છે. That's the easiest thing. This is it. Okay, if you are writing it in form of masses of nuclei. Clear? બહુ હેવી પડ્યું તમને તે દેખાય છે. If you ask me, I say it is simple counting. Okay. પછી Q value મળી જાય તો maximum kinetic energy તો find કરી કઈ talk the same thing. Right? Now let's do some questions related to radioactivity. એટલે આ એક important part એટલો બની ગયો. Okay. Alpha and beta. Now एकदम शॉर्ट फॉर्म में क्वेश्चन लखू छू. Try. How much time does it take between these two movements? We want to find time. Which equation is suitable? List બનાવ્યું હતું કાઢો list. Which equation is suitable? List મેળવ્યું કે નહીં? So for questions where you have to find time, I have told you that there are two possibilities. Either you will use this or this. Right? Okay. Like I said, this is the preferred choice. આનાથી નો થતો હોય તો જ આ કરે. Okay. Over here, this can be used, right? But even better is just having a look at these numbers. What is meaning of half-life એ વિચારો પહેલા. The time in which the number of nuclei becomes half. Okay. So આ n0/3 છે અને આ n0/6 છે. Is it half? Yes or no?
Yes.
So what will be the time between the two? one half-life. Very good. So half-life doesn't always mean it has to start at n0. ગમે ત્યાંથી ચાલુ થાય ગમે ત્યાં પૂરું થાય, no problem. Is that clear? Right? Okay. So of course I started with a very simple question. એટલે આ idea તમારા માઇન્ડમાં ડેવલપ થાય. Okay. So now let's try this. You try. આ વખતે calculation વગર નહીં થાય. Okay. Treat it like, you know, where options are not given, so you have to calculate everything properly. Come on. પહેલા જ કહી દો, answer is not 10%. બરાબર? પછી કરવાનું ચાલુ કરજો. In radioactivity, cross multiplication will never work. ये याद रखो. Again, this is a question of time. એટલે એવી જ કઈ ફોર્મ્યુલા યુઝ કરાય કે જેમાં t આવતો હોય. That will help. Thank you. Okay, let's see what we have. It's given that 30% decay in 3 hour time. So that means when time is 3 hour, n is 70 by 100 n0. Understood? At decay 30%. How much is remaining? 70. Clear? Now the question is, what is n if t is 1? Is that okay or not okay? We have to find what is n if t is 1. n undecayed. From that we have to find decayed and pachu subtract. Okay, so here you could do it by 2 raised to n also, or easier way to do it is directly take n equal to n0 e raised to minus lambda. એમાં calculation થોડુંક આવશે, but idea is very simple. Okay, so make two equations. Number one for t equal to 1 on. Okay, so we say unknown n is equal to n0 e raised to minus lambda. Clear? Okay, putting t equal to 1. This is one equation. Second equation, 70 n 0 by 100 is equal to what? n0 e raised to minus 3. Understood? Okay, then over here obviously n0 is cancelled. Okay, right? And then you could actually cancel no karo to only jagah cancel it. Never mind. Don't cancel it. Ultimately it's going to get cancelled when you divide. So divide these equations 1 and 2. Divide the equations 1 and 2. Okay. Or there's one more option. વધારે મગજ લગાવો તો આ ક્યુબ કરી અને પછી ડિવાઇડ કરો. Make sense? Why cube it? If you cube, what will happen? You will get e raised to minus 3 lambda. So that can be cancelled. Clear or not clear? એવી રીતે કરી શકાય. Either way, ગમે એમ કરો કેલ્ક્યુલેશન છેલ્લે તો ફાઇનલ આન્સર સેમ જ આવે. So either do it directly, divide and then try to find it. Come on. Cube root માં કઈક આન્સર આવશે. Okay, no problem. Let it be like that. E is equal. Done? So answer I have n no.
n equal to n0 into 0.7 raised to 1 by
0.7 raised to
1 by 3.
બરાબર. Okay, say take cube. So if you cube this, you get this. Now divide. So what do we get? N cube upon 70 by 100 is equal to n0 square. અહીંયા એક n0 છે. Right? Okay? તો કહ્યું મેં અચ્છા નીચે છે. So that's anyway is going to be cancelled. ઓલામાં જ આમાં x cube right ગમે એમ કરો છેલ્લે આમાં. So this is what you get. Is it fine? Right? Okay. So you will get n cube is equal to 70 by 100 n0 cube. So take cube root. So you get n is cube root of 70 by 100 or 0.7. સમજાય ગયું? Into n. So final answer of this one. What will be the final answer of this one? It will be 1 minus cube root of 0.7 into 100%. Is it fine? Okay, if you want, you could try approximate this. Cube root of 0.7. 729 કોનું ક્યુબ છે? 3 root 3 નું ક્યુબ થાય ને? 729. Cannot that? ના 9 નો ક્યુબ છે. Sorry, 9 square is 81 and 9 cube is 729. So I'm doing it like that because see, if it is 0.729, then its cube root will be 0.9. Understood? Yes or no? Right? Okay, of course this is not going to be exact. એટલે આ exact 1 minus 0.9 નો આવે. Again, be warned. અહીંયા એક ડિજિટ આવશે. Make sense? એટલે 0.9 થી ઓછો આવશે. In fact, if you do it in a calculator, you might get something like 0.89 or so. Right? So that's why I'm saying it's not going to be exact 10%. એટલે cross multiply no કરતા કોઈ દિવસ. બરાબર? So this is going to be your answer. Understood? આ ક્વેશ્ચન લખી લો, ટ્રાય કરજો જાતે. Okay? Make sure tomorrow you bring your assignments of dual nature and atoms and nuclei. Okay, એટલે જે કંઈ એમાં ક્વેશ્ચન હોય કરી નાખો.